Hi. Yeah, so just finished reading Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I read it, the whole thing yesterday, all in one shot. I finished it this morning. Woke up. Um, okay, so I have this problem with certain types of writing, and I guess this is one of them. And I guess William S. Burroughs, and I got this with Jack Kerouac. And there's not a problem. Sorry, let me. It's there's a rhythm to certain writers, a sort of a beat, a feeling that you get behind the text. Because I am a words person, and as I'm reading the text, that I'm thinking the whole time, what's going on in the writer's mind that made this sentence structure possible, this grammar, this particular point of view. And so I tend to match it as I'm reading, which is an amazing high. Like, I mean, you know, energy as I'm reading this great stuff and totally thrilling on it all, and it's a great feeling. But so I read the whole thing yesterday and go to bed and wake up, and it's there's this chatter in my head now. When I wake up, ranting, and it never stops. This word atavistic. Atavistic rolling around in my head, not in the book, by the way, the word atavistic, but uh, in my head. So, and I couldn't remember what it meant, but kept coming up. So, but what's interesting about Fear and Loathing is that it's about being on drugs and every drug. Oh, it's just a lot of mescaline and methadone and DMT and uh, some ether and alcohol, of course. Uh, Lots of amyls and acid, LSD. Very big thing. But it's just, you know, of the times, 1970, early 70s, very of the time, mix and match. I mean, this all went out with the drugstore cowboy. I don't know if you saw that movie. You're going back a ways to see that. I looked up atavistic because it just wouldn't leave my head. This word atavistic, is along with all the rest of the constant chatter that was never ever stopping in my head, and now it's coming out of my mouth. Atavistic means a old genetic marker from a previous point in your species. What's the word? Your species evolution. So like vestigial tales on a human. Uh, Also in sociology terms, atavistic means a way of thinking from a previous generation, and very much this is not of today. People don't pursue the arbitrary high anymore. They definitely don't pursue enlightenment uh, through psychedelics anymore, which is a shame. It was actually the only valid reason to take mind altering drugs that there was, other than just amusement. And I guess amusement's valid. So here I am with my literary hangover, and whenever this happens, I usually try and keep my mouth sealed, shut, because I know it's the back, and if I ever open my mouth too much, that it's just going to come out like this, and that's no good. Um, but anyway, this is why I have a YouTube camera, because because it's fun to let these things out. So, but it's weird actually. I sort of feel a bit of even though this is sort of hum and thrum of uh, chemical self-destruction is old. There was always sort of a divinity behind it. And you read this also in William S. Burroughs, Jack Kerouac, all the Beat Generation guys, which is going back. Um, there was a divinity to destroying your own static mentality, because at least this way you were able to perceive new ideas and explore things firsthand rather than secondhand, and sort of really absorb and dig every moment. Yeah, I use the word dig in a sentence. So, anyway, this literary hangover, this constant gibberish that I'm spewing right now will stop in the next hour, hopefully. I think I'm just going to get a little bit more stimulants, more coffee, maybe. Coffee. I haven't made one of those in a while. And I'll do some boring, mind numbing work, and I'll be very dull again soon, just the way everyone's comfortable with. And no one will ask, what's wrong with you?